Hello, y'all. It's Set to Achieve. Happy Saturday. And today I want to talk about the fact that life is not a joke and you need to make more money. Okay. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the reasons why you need to make more money. Okay. And stay till the end. And I'm going to give you the top reason why you need to make more money. All right, y'all. Great. Awesome. And make sure you are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, why are you not subscribed, y'all? Why not? Okay. So I'm trying to put this out here because I know a lot of people are suffering right now, and even old people are going through a lot. Okay. So make sure you like the video to share it to more people. Okay. Guys, life is not a joke. A lot of people are going through a lot. Okay. With grocery prices and gas prices and just life in general, housing. We know that housing is off the wall. A lot of people are homeless now, living in their cars. And so I think it's only smart for us to prepare for what is coming. Okay, prepare for what is coming because yeah, it's nothing funny. Okay, now if you have a 9 to 5 and you're comfortable with your 9 to 5, that's quite okay. Okay, that's quite okay, but it is not okay to remain there. Okay, it is not okay. As a matter of fact, I feel like as a Christian, if you are putting all your eggs in one basket in terms of your 9 to 5 and you're not seeking to expand, you have all your hopes and dreams on your 9 to 5. You feel like you've worked there for so long and you have so much expertise. It's like, why not use that expertise that you have to start your own business? Okay. I don't feel like God wants us to be stagnant. Okay. And I strongly feel that if you are not going forward, then you're going several steps backward each and every day. It might not look like it, but I mean, if you've spent 10 years living from paycheck to paycheck and you don't see anything wrong with that, that to me is means that you're going backward. Okay. You have not been going forward. Okay. So when we put all our eggs in one basket, meaning that we just put that 9 to 5 as our only source of income, that is very, very unstable. And to me, that is very, very irresponsible. Okay. Some people think that putting your 9 to 5 to start another business, to start a business or to pursue your dreams is irresponsible. But stay in a 9 to 5 where you can be let go of, laid off any second is not smart and is not responsible. Okay. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of people are living in their cars. A lot of people are working two jobs. Okay. So they're working two jobs and they are still living in their cars. They are still taking their showers in the gym, guys. They wake up in the morning, they're already in their car. Okay, so they drive, so they have a gym. So what they do is that they get a gym membership. Okay, and that gym membership allows them to brush their teeth. So they have their toothbrush, they have their supplies in the car. Okay, so they take their toothbrushes, they take their um toothpaste, they take their supplies in a bag, and then they go in the gym and they brush their teeth. Okay, and then they freshen up. They can take showers because you can take showers to wash off the sweat, in the gym. So they use that as a way to have a place to clean up. Okay. And then they get ready, put on their work clothes, and then they go to work. Okay. They go to work and they go back and live in their cars. A lot of people are doing, like, if you go on YouTube right now and you type up van life, okay, you're going to see people of all ages, including the elderly, living in their cars. Okay. So what I'm saying here, I'm not saying this to mock anybody, but I'm saying here is that not being prepared for what is coming is setting yourself up for failure. Okay. And it's worse to me, like, for example, myself, I left nursing in 2010. I'm sorry, I became a nurse in 2010. I left nursing in 2020. Okay. Right before the pandemic, got hot. I left it and went after my passions, went after my dreams, and God has been seeing me through 5 years going, and I keep scaling. Okay. That's because I put my trust in God and I believed in myself. Okay. Life is not a joke. Okay. So staying in that 9 to 5 and using that 9 to 5 as your only source of income. Now, I'm not saying just go ahead and quit your 9 to 5. Okay. Because that's not smart. But I'm saying that you need to be looking at other sources, other ways to make money. Okay. You need to look you need to be always, that means every day every time you have a free time, every time, rather than sitting down at home, kicking off your feet and just watching Netflix until you sleep. That time, like it should be a point whereby you're so determined, and you're so desperate for a change that every little drop of free time that you have, you're seeking out ways to better yourself. That is the way it should be. Okay, because life is not a joke, especially when you have dependents, you have children. I have three teenagers, guys. Okay, so I not only left nursing, I left a narcissistically abusive situation with three teenagers, guys, to support. And with the help of God and Christ and just a determined and focused mindset, I've been able to do that. Pay my bills on time, take care of my teenagers, buy food, and take care of myself. Okay. But that was because I changed my mindset. All right. I was not born with the mindset of, always looking for a way to expand, always looking for a way to increase my skill set. I was not. Okay. I was born into a family of just get a job, work, and basically work till you die, you know? So I had to cultivate that mindset because I saw that the whole 9 to 5 was a trap. Okay. You basically, um, I don't care what your job is or your career or whatever it is, because it's like, regardless of what it is, you're still living paycheck to paycheck. If you only have that one source of income. Okay. I mean, it's like, are they increasing, giving you raises every week? No, they're not. Okay. So why don't you give yourself a raise? Why don't you help to better yourself? Give yourself a raise by increasing your skill. Okay. And you don't have to go to like a 4 year institution or 1 year. There's a lot of courses that you can take online. Okay. Like, so what I did when I left nursing is, so before I left, 3 years prior to leaving, I started getting my feet wet on working for myself and doing for myself. Okay. And the bottom line for me, regardless of what it was not having to rely completely on that paycheck. Okay. It was not a 9 to 5, it was more like a 3 to 11 shift, because that was the easiest shift for me, because my kids were much younger then. So yeah, but even then, it was consuming all my time, and more importantly, the mental stress was tearing me down, including my physical health, okay, and my mental health. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I had to leave. I knew it was not for me. Okay, there's some people that thrive off of it. They were born for it, but that was not me. I only went into it because of pressure from family, and people around me, especially the spouse, that I'm separated from now. Um, yeah, nobody wanted to support me. Nobody wanted to support my dream, but I just knew that I had to do what I had to do. Okay. So I knew that I had to start making money apart from that, depending on that healthcare. So I started doing DoorDash. Initially, I started with Uber Eats. I got deactivated for whatever reason. So I started doing DoorDash. Okay. And with DoorDash, I was able to make some money, and it was steady because I knew that once I turned the app on, after I signed up, once I turned it on, I would get my pings, and the people. And the great thing about it was, I didn't have to go like miles and miles to far away places. Everything was all around me. All the restaurants was. If I wanted to go to Chipotle, if I wanted to go to Portillo's, all the restaurants that people in my community needed service was all around. So I just go pick up their food and drop it off for them. So it was something that worked for me because I was able to still come back and forth and be with my children. If I needed back, and check up on them and make sure that they're doing their homework and everything. It was not like long drawn out shift, that I missed the whole day. By the time I come back from my 311 shift, and a lot of times that 311 shift was admission. So by the time I do my admissions and do all these things, I'm spending an hour and a half working past the time. So by the time I come back home, it's like 12:30 midnight. So it's like my kids are sleeping. So the only little time I had was a little time that they're rushing for school, get them, showered and ready for school, and then I don't see them till and then on my off days, what I really hated was on my off days, I never rested because my days were so packed. I couldn't really do much on my the days I worked. So on my off days, I'm going to grocery stores to stock up on groceries. I'm doing laundry, so it was just like a never ending cycle of just like never catching my breath. So it was just like a life that I knew that I couldn't live. I didn't have a life. So I knew that I had to change something. I didn't I didn't know what it was, but I knew that God had spoken to me that I needed to do something, and I needed to do it now, regardless of what it looked like. Okay. So so I went into doing hair. which I had started when I was much younger. So I went back to doing that, passing out cards, try to, find new customers and clients in the area, in stores and things like that. And then I'd already started doing delivery, so I continued doing that. So when I um, when I stopped cold turkey, I went fully into doing delivery. So I started, I continued with DoorDash, but I learned how to multi-app, add in like Instacart, add in Grubhub, and learning how to like, and then now I'm mostly just doing, even though I still have Instacart, but I mostly just do Roadie and DoorDash. I don't love grocery shopping that much unless it's like a higher pay for a shorter distance. So I kind of like take my pick to see which ones I want. But yes, God has been faithful. But I had to change my mindset. Okay. So like I said, I was not born with that mindset. I had to cultivate that mindset, especially when I realized that the programming that I had gotten from society, from family was not working. The whole 9 to 5 um, rat race type thing, living paycheck to paycheck type lifestyle was not for me. And more so, I feel, and I've always felt like time freedom is more important than money, because you can get money, but your time, the time that we have in this world is very, very limited. Okay, you can't get it back. You can't go back to your 20s, you can't go back to your 30s, you can't go back to your teenage years, right? It is what it is, so the worst thing that we can do is to live our lives with regret, you know so it's like a lot of even like right now, a lot of the elderly, they're going through a lot. I did a video talking about how a lot of the retirees are losing their houses, they're losing their lifestyle, cars, and that I watched a documentary. I was actually a video talking about how a certain like assisted living facility was getting rid of their seniors because the time that they signed their, I guess you could call it like a lease, or agreement or whatever contract to be there. Their income has been set, and they let them know that, hey, listen, you cannot. I mean, you can't go past. We won't go past a certain amount, maybe 700 a month, 800 a month, whatever the amount was, and then as inflation goes up or things started changing with time passed, they had a new contract for them to sign, and then they increased everything for like 300, 400, and these people are at a set income. They're still making 700, and now they have to pay 1100, 1200, so a lot of them had to be literally like evicted, homeless. So it's like life is not a joke. Okay, so whether you are young or old, or whatever your status is, you need to learn how to make more money. Okay, and you need to change it by changing your mindset. Okay, so now fast forward till today, 5 years later. I run a mobile notary business. I don't do the hair as much because of the impact it was having on my back. So, but I still run a mobile notary business. Um, I still have my supplies for my hair business, but I don't do it as much. Now I run a middleman business. And if you don't know what a middleman business is basically doing what DoorDash does and what Amazon does. So basically you connect the customer with the service providers, and when they connect successfully and the customer books, okay, you get paid. Okay, so I run a middleman business with a service based cleaning business. Okay, but you can do it for like a window cleaning business. You can do it for a what other service-based businesses are they? Moving business, so people that move from one place to the other, you can move. I mean, not you move people, but you can connect with companies that move people, right? And from like it could be local, maybe moving from one area, within the city to the other, or moving to another city, connect with them, find out how much they charge, call around and see what the prices are, and then when customers call you and want to book, so they will call you directly because you're going to advertise like you're a moving company itself, even though you're just a lead generator. That's all you are. Okay, so a middleman, all you are is a lead generator, because a lot of times the service-based businesses, they're too busy. They're too busy cutting trees. They're too busy cleaning. They're too busy doing all these different things, right? To be able to effectively get customers on a regular basis, right? Unless maybe they have like recurring customers. Okay. So yeah. So if you're able to bringing them customers successfully, and the customers book, you get a cut, and then you dispatch the job to the service-based business. Okay, so that's another business that I run to make more money. So it's all about, not relying on just one thing. So I still work as an independent contractor with DoorDash and Roadie, and that's a really good source of income and consistent income. I can always, like I said, I always can always turn in on my so at this point now, I've worked with DoorDash for like over 8 years. Okay, so I can always turn on my application. I mean my my app, and see what's available. And then I have Roadie. So Roadie is like packages. So I have a multiple streams masterclass bundle. So it just basically um, talks about, and it teaches all the things that I'm able to do step by step. And then to add to what I do to help to kind of scale, I started doing digital marketing. Digital marketing is like what I'm doing right now, just telling people on the internet what it is that I do and how it can benefit them. Okay, so I have the multiple stream masterclass bundle is um, very affordable, very full of packed with value, including 72 different apps, state by state, where you can get started with, from medication delivery to food delivery to catering, all of them, prescriptions, you can get started. Okay, it has 72 different apps. It includes the middleman business guide. So so it includes videos, so video explanations. So it has like four different parts or modules. So from the first one, talking about how to quit your 9 to 5 and make a full-time income with your car. So that's the independent business guide. The second one talks about the mobile business. So if you want to start a mobile business, kind of how to go about it and stuff. The third one is what one? Okay, I think the third one is the how to do digital marketing, and then have the middleman business, and it includes all the guides and everything. Now the digital marketing bundle includes eight, like I think it's like 7 or 8 different templates and guides teaching you how you're able to run effectively, launch your business, market your business, brand, and start making money. Okay, with digital marketing. Okay, so digital marketing is like passive income. Okay, you can be sitting down at home, you can be sleeping, cooking, watching TV, and you're making money. Money's coming to your stand store, and I use stand store um, as my platform of choice to promote my digital products. Okay, so I have them all. I'm going to leave everything linked below, from the multiple streams masterclass bundle, only $49.99. I'm going to leave it below to so from that to my the stand store. It has a 2 week um, trial period, so you can get started with stand store. So I'm going to leave that below as well. And what else do I leave below? Yeah, and if you need one-on-one coaching, I'm going to leave the link down below as well, so we can get started. You can book a session with me. Okay, guys. I have an LLC, so I'm able to run all my businesses and run my independent contractor um, business as well. I'm able to make money just doing that. I've never had to go back to a 9 to 5, and God willing, I never will. Okay, so yes, guys, life is not a joke, and we all need to make more money. Period. Okay, don't just rely on just one thing, because that's setting yourself up for calamity, basically for failure. So especially in this economy, guys. So help yourself, and help me to help you. Get the course, get your skills um, elevated, so that you can be better, do better, and have better, okay, and live the life of abundance. Okay, guys, go ahead and leave your comments, maybe where you are right now. Maybe you have a 9 to 5, maybe you run a business, or maybe you're trying to leave a 9 to 5 and you're just looking for ideas, or a side hustle or something to get started with, or a business. You can just leave your comments, like the video, share, and yeah, guys, grab the bundle, and until next time, peace.